Once, in a quiet village nestled in the eastern mountains, there lived a young woman burdened by a paralyzing fear of failure. This fear was her constant companion, like a shadow that followed her every step. It haunted her dreams and whispered doubts into her mind whenever she dared to move toward her aspirations. The young woman was a gifted painter, her brushstrokes capturing the beauty of nature and the depth of human emotion. Yet, her art remained hidden from the world. She was terrified of judgment and failure, convinced that by not trying, she could never truly fail. One day, news spread through the village of a renowned master painter visiting a nearby temple. People flocked from far and wide to witness his artistry and seek his wisdom. The young woman longed to meet the master, but hesitated, her fear holding her back. Finally, she summoned the courage to venture out. As she approached the temple, she noticed a commotion at the entrance. An elderly woman had fallen and injured herself, and a group of villagers gathered around her. Without a second thought, the young woman stepped forward to help. She tended to the old woman's wounds and stayed by her side until she felt better. Grateful for her kindness, the elderly woman, who turned out to be a monk at the temple, offered the young woman a gift. She handed her a small wooden box and said, "Inside this box lies the key to overcoming your fear of failure. Open it when you're ready." Curiosity overwhelmed her, but fear held her back. She returned home clutching the mysterious box, placing it on a shelf where it sat untouched for weeks. Her doubts continued to plague her, keeping the box closed and her dreams at bay. One stormy night, as thunder roared and rain lashed against her window, a newfound resolve filled the young woman. Trembling, she reached for the box and opened it. Inside, she found a simple mirror. As she gazed into her reflection, realization struck her like lightning. Staring back at her were her fear of failure, judgment, and the possibility of never reaching her potential. But beneath those fears, she also saw strength and courage. At that moment, she understood failure was not an end, but a stepping stone toward growth and success. Inspired by the storm outside, which she saw as a metaphor for life's challenges, she resolved to face her fears. She decided to share her paintings with the world, to trust in her abilities, and to let go of her paralyzing doubts. She began by displaying her artwork at a local exhibition. To her surprise, the villagers were captivated by her talent and showered her with praise. With each brushstroke, her confidence grew. She realized that failure wasn't something to be feared but a valuable teacher. Word of her extraordinary art spread, and opportunities soon came pouring in from distant lands. Galleries and collectors recognized her talent, and she gained widespread acclaim as a master painter. Over time, her fear of failure became a distant memory, replaced by a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Years later, the young woman became renowned not only for her artistic skills, but also for the wisdom she shared with aspiring artists. She often recounted the story of the wooden box and the mirror, emphasizing the lesson she had learned. Failure is not an end, but a beginning. In the grand tapestry of life, fear of failure can be a formidable obstacle, holding us back from realizing our true potential. Yet it is a fear that can be conquered. Here are a few tips to overcome the fear of failure and embark on a journey of growth and resilience. Learn from failure. When you encounter setbacks, take the time to reflect on what went wrong and what lessons can be learned. Analyze your actions, strategies, and decisions to identify areas for improvement. Every failure is an opportunity to gain wisdom, resilience, and insight. Adopt a growth mindset. Instead of viewing failure as a reflection of your worth, see it as a temporary setback. Even the most successful individuals have faced failures on their journeys. By embracing a growth mindset, you'll be open to new possibilities, willing to take risks, and ready to learn from your experiences. Set achievable goals. Unrealistically high expectations can amplify the fear of failure. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate your progress at each stage and recognize that setbacks are a natural part of life. Achievable goals create positive momentum and build your confidence, Build a supportive network. Surround yourself with people who believe in your abilities and offer encouragement. Friends, mentors, and like-minded individuals can provide guidance, bolster your confidence, and remind you of your strengths when self-doubt arises. Take calculated risks. Fear often stems from the unknown. Assess the potential risks and rewards of a situation, gather information, and make informed decisions. Stepping out of your comfort zone opens you to new opportunities, and even if things don't go as planned, the experience will broaden your skills and deepen your resilience. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially when faced with failures. Treat yourself with the same understanding and support you'd offer a close friend. Recognize that failure is a natural part of life and doesn't define your worth. Embrace self-care, nurture your well-being, and learn from your mistakes with compassion. The young woman's journey teaches us that while fear of failure can feel overwhelming, it is not insurmountable. By confronting her fears, she discovered her inner strength and transformed her life. Her story is a reminder that every failure carries the seeds of growth, resilience, and achievement if we're brave enough to face it.